channel. So today I'm doing this easy and affordable homecoming makeup look, and you can really use this for any school dance. I'm not sure if every school has a homecoming dance. Mine did, and I know that it's a thing with a bunch of other schools, but I don't know if it's like in every type of school thing. But from what I know from my school, my homecoming was always the most low-key kind of dance. We still dressed up and we still got ready, but it wasn't the most important dance. Winter ball and prom was definitely our big dances. So homecoming, I would always put on a full face, but I would always have kind of like a not so fancy shorter dress on. It was not a long dress event, but I do use pretty much all drugstore products in this tutorial. I think all of it is drugstore actually. And it's all cruelty free, just like all of my other makeup looks, because I always use cruelty free makeup now. Also, before we get into the tutorial, I just want to mention that my jewelry line with Stillness is, excuse my hand, I'm sorry, that's gross. My jewelry line with Stillness is now going to have a 25% off discount code for anybody interested. I do know that a lot of people were wanting to get pieces, but money was an issue. So I reached out to them and I asked them if they could do a discount code for you guys, and we are gonna do a 25% off discount code. So I will put the links for that down below, and also I do feature my whole collection in one of my favorites videos, so I will link that video down below if you want to see the whole collection. Also, for any of you noticing, do you notice my background is different? I finally switched out my background. I think I'm going to veto the colorful plain backgrounds from now on. It just doesn't really feel like me. It's kind of harsh and cold. I like to have a homey background in the back. It just makes it feel more personal and at home. Anyways, this was a long intro. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into the tutorial. So first I'm going to start out by priming my face, and today I'm using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This is one of my favorite primers because it's moisturizing, but it's also smoothing at the same time while not being silicone-y. Then I'm taking the NYX HD Studio Finish Foundation in the shade Soft Beige, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. This is a little too dark for my face skin tone, but my body below is this skin tone, if that makes sense. Like, my neck and my face are a lot lighter than my body, so I like to kind of match that up. I'm just going to dot that all over my face and pat it in with a damp beauty blender. Next, I'm going in with some concealer, and today I'm using the Wet n Wild Come Correct concealer in Fair, and I'm just covering out my dark circles and putting that also on the high points of my face and cleaning up or covering any blemishes that I have on my face. I love this concealer because it is thick and it really covers those blemishes and covers those dark circles with no problem at all, and I'm just going to use my beauty blender to tap all of that in. Now to set my face, I'm using the Wet n Wild Coverall powder in Fair, which if you guys watch my tutorials on a regular basis, you will know that this is my favorite pressed powder ever. I use it for baking and setting my whole face. I love it. It is thin, but it gets the job done, and I like how it adds just a little bit more coverage. Then I'm going to go in with the Nuance Bronze and Blush Palette Duo, and I'm just going to take that bronzer color and warm up the outsides of my face, and then take the blush color and put that on the apples of my cheeks. I am also using the Vanity Planet palette brush set. I've been using this brush set like crazy lately. I've had it for a while, but lately I've just been using it a lot. I do have a huge discount code for it below, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and look at the description box. And then I'm going to take that pressed powder and clean up my cheekbones with my beauty blender. And then to highlight the face, I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Mineral Glow Pearls, and this is one of my favorite drugstore highlighters. I like it because it's super natural, but you can build it up to be super intense. I just really like the finish on it. It's so natural and it looks very luminous. And then for brows, I'm going to be using the NYX Brow Gel in Blonde. This stuff is literally super glue for brows. It's crazy. It really, really resembles the Anastasia Dip Brow that I use all the time, but you don't even need a brow gel to set this because this by itself is literally super glue, and the color matches my brows perfectly. I love it. It's super, super ashy, but it's also light enough for me. And then I'm just going to take that remaining concealer on the back of my hand and clean up my brows to make them look extra sharp and extra put together. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes before I put on eyeshadow. I like to do this just so the curler doesn't mess up my eyeshadow or eyeliner. And I'm going to be going in with the Illuminate palette by Ashley Tisdale, and this is from Beige Cosmetics, and so it's super affordable. It isn't drugstore, I don't think, but it is very, very affordable. I'm going to start out with that pinky color and put that all over my lid up to my crease, and then take that bronze matte shade and put it in my crease and use this as a transition color. Then I'm going to take this gold shimmery shadow and put that straight on my lid, and then using that highlight as my inner corner and brow bone highlight. Then I'm going to create a winged liner with the NYX liquid liner in black, and just make sure that you take your time with this. This is a super easy eyeliner to use, and it's so affordable, and it dries matte, which is what I love. Then I'm going to take this dark brown shadow and smudge out that eyeliner just to make it a little bit more smoky, and bring a little bit of it into my outer corner. And then I'm going to coat my upper lashes with the Pixie by Petra Lash Booster Mascara and put on some Wicked Lashes by NYX. I also have an in-depth falsie tutorial, and I will link that down below if you guys want to see how I put on false lashes. And then I'm going to waterline my eyes with the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum eyeliner in black. And then I'm going to smudge out my lower lash line with that very dark brown eyeshadow in the transition color as well, using those brushes from the palette makeup brush set. And then I'm going in with the lower lash mascara by Pixie, and this stuff is amazing. It's also waterproof, I believe. It works as a waterproof mascara at least. Then I'm going to wipe away all that fallout, and next I'm going to show you 3 different lip options. This first one is the NYX lip liner in Beige, and then after that I'm going to coat my lips with the NYX Soft Matte Cream in London. And this is just going to be a nude example. This is what I would wear most of the time just because I didn't want to have to worry about red lips smudging and getting on my dress and just getting everywhere because I was too worried about dancing rather than making sure that my red lips were in place. And that is the first lip option. I love this. It works for literally any color of dress. It's very simple, very classic, and works for anybody. Then for the second lip option, I believe I wore a lip color like this to one of my proms. This is the NYX lip liner in Purple Rain, and it's just another option for different colored dresses. And then going over that with the NYX Lip Lustre in Liquid Plum. This isn't a matte lipstick, I just wanted to give an option for glossy and matte looks, but this is another look. I love this color so much. And then for the third lip option, I'm going to go with a classic red. I used to wear red all the time to dances. I just think it's so, so pretty. And today I'm just going to be using a lip liner, and this is the NYX lip liner in Red Tape, and I'm just going to fill in all of my lips. This is a great way to wear red lipstick to something that you want your lips to stay on all day, because lip liner will stay on forever. This is the third look, and I love this option. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was a lot of fun to make, and it brought back so many memories from high school because this is literally the look I would wear to pretty much all my dances. I hope you guys enjoyed the 3 lip options. I hope it gave you some ideas. I hope. Let's say that one more time. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next tutorial. Bye, guys.